This program has been made possible in part by Interweave, the handmade life, your craft community for books, magazines, videos, patterns, events, and more. On the web at interweavestore.com.
Today's quick tip comes from Labrador and Newfoundland, where people are serious about making sure that their knitting is warm. This is a process called thrumming. You're going to incorporate pieces of roving right into your knitting for an extra layer of warmth. I've got a little piece of roving here that I've attenuated or drafted out to become light and airy. It's about 8 inches long. Now, to prepare this for thrumming, I'm going to go ahead and fold the two edges, or the two ends of the roving in to meet in the center. I'm just giving it a slight pinch there to make a little loop. You're going to want to prepare a basket of these before you get thrumming. So to actually incorporate a thrum into your knitting, you're going to insert your needle as if to knit. You're going to pick up one of your thrums. You're going to wrap it around the tip of the needle, just like that. Kind of hold it in place with your left hand. Wrap your yarn just like normal and pull both of them right through that stitch. You can see that both the knit and the thrum are right on that needle. You're going to go ahead and knit to your next thrum. And thrums are generally placed in a pretty simple geometric pattern. And you're going to do that again. You're going to wrap a thrum right around your needle, hold it in place. You're going to wrap your knitting yarn and pull it through. And you're just going to keep on going. You can see that the thrums are on the outside. You can only see the little folded portion. The majority of the thrum is on the inside. Now when you come to a thrummed stitch on the next round, like when we get to this thrum stitch, you're going to lock it in place. And all you need to do that is to make sure that you knit the thrum and the stitch together. So these are positioned on my needle backwards, so I just reposition them. So I'm going to insert my needle into both of them, making sure that I'm not splitting the thrum. I'm actually going all the way through the fold of it, and I'm going through my main knitting yarn as well. I'm going to wrap the stitch and pull it through. And that actually locks your thrum into place. You've got the folded edge on the outside and then the loops on the inside. So let's continue working all the way around this, and you can see what a thrummed piece looks like. Thrums are generally arranged in a very simple square kind of motif or in a slanting offset square. You're going to want, basically what you want to do though is to make sure that the coverage of the thrums is fairly even, and so that on the inside of your mitten you've got a nice woolly lining. So we're continuing to just knit our thrums right in, locking those thrums in that we placed on the previous round. And this is a technique that you'll definitely want to use on mittens, on socks even, that are just cozy socks to wear inside, or to wear inside boots, inside hats, anything where you could use a layer of extra warmth. You will want to leave some extra room in the sizing of your mitten because the thrums do take up some room on the inside, of course. So, when you're finished thrumming, you'll want to do this all the way up inside the body of the mitten, and you'll have this great, really airy, warm layer that will eventually felt with wear and become a super windproof, warmth-trapping extra layer inside your mittens.